Hey everyone, if you don't know me yet, I am Kim Kelly, the CEO and co-founder of pepelwerk, where we use technology to help people evolve with work. So we're always talking about hot topics related to education and work and using technology to help people move into the future. Of course, during a presidential election, people who are running for office, regardless of political side, always have this I almost like it's like a default political speech about how they're going to fix the education system. Well, ironically, the education system has been fixed. We as citizens really just execute it very poorly. And I'll tell you why this is the truth. According to all of the news articles and research, because of what Biden has been trying to do with educational loan forgiveness or college debt forgiveness, over 43 million Americans, 1 in 5 adults collectively have 1.7 trillion with a T, like forget Bezos rich or Elon Musk rich. Like this is astronomical debt. $1.73 trillion of loans generated from college funds that were funded or subsidized by the government in the first place. So why is this even a reality? And the reason why I'm asking this question is if you look at what has happened to Greece. So Greece actually submitted and supplied a free education system to all of their citizens for over 50 plus years, and it put them into bankruptcy. Somehow in the United States, we have decided that instead of funding or actually subsidizing education as a full cost and connecting quality outcomes to it sooner in our history, we've decided that we are going to privatize that whole transaction, but then somehow still foot the bill for any consequences. So why did I say earlier that the government has already fixed this issue, but us as citizens have really messed it up? If you look at who has run the Department of Labor and who has run the Department of Education and who is responsible for collecting and managing the funds related to expenses for all of our educators, so college and university, somebody who has submitted all of the right paperwork to get the cost of their program subsidized by the government, you will find that we have been issuing programs and policies that encourage employers to evaluate people not by degree, but by capacity and capability, and invest in them during their early career stages, not early years, but early career stages, meaning you can be a 17-year-old just launching your work life. You can be a 55-year-old relaunching your work life. You could be somebody from military in transition trying to get into civilian life. Whatever your early career is, the government has had policies in place for 30 years. 30 years, that is more than 5 presidents ago, that actually encourage corporations to invest in people in a different way outside of the fantasy of the value of a degree as a measure for somebody's readiness to do highly in-demand, skilled-based jobs. Now here we are, fast forward, and we have an immense skills gap, we have an immense income gap, and now people are begging for debt relief because they don't have the income that they expected to get from a degree that they invested in for a job that they didn't even know was possible. So if you didn't know about these programs and policies, definitely make a comment in the screen below so that we understand that you have a question and we can link the additional resources. Bottom line is, don't be misled by political agendas that say a president is going to be the one to save our education system or our economy or people getting into unnecessary student loan debt. It's you. It's you, the business owner. It's you, the citizen. It's you, the parent. Know your options before you start to make decisions that really aren't relevant in order for you to reach your work, earn, learn, and connecting goals, and be informed about really what our government is doing that's great outside of the president who's in charge.